Are you in love?
Sort of.
Which is good.
Yeah. I starved myself, and I think that's the most dangerous thing you can do to yourself. Just eat and work out and don't take supplements, guys. I've been through that journey and it's not good. Throughout the lockdown, my face was filled with pimples. I was gaining weight left, right and center even after working out. So I wasn't really understanding what's wrong with me. So there are some periods sort of in life that my PCOD really aggravates. More than it looking bad on my face, it used to hurt.
Yeah.
So that was my only issue with having acne on my face, and it was everywhere. It was from here to literally. There are always people that sort of say that oh moti hai, and there's a lot of groupism that happens, so they don't let you in because you look a certain way. And they would always comment about how fat I was, and it just really sort of. Every time saying the same thing, it sort of then it feels like, oh, is that the only thing that's my identity?
We unfortunately live in a country where talent is often valued by age. But today I think youngsters are breaking that barrier, and today I have a youngster who makes me super proud as a youngster because you're getting more and more people to respect talent and not experience or age. जैसे बातें होती है. So welcoming Dhvani Bhanushali in conversation with Bollywood Bubble. Thank you. Finally we are doing this.
Finally you have agreed and taken out time for me.
Listen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll say it on camera that last time there was another interview that I had to do. It was a chat show. So I couldn't have avoided it. But see, I came here.
I know.
I have shot till 3 a.m. yesterday and I'm here.
That is so sweet.
Your song Radha has come out. There's a different sense of confidence and energy in you in this song. I think even in Baby Girl there was a different sense of energy and confidence. Do you see that change? When you came in, you were a lot more vulnerable and nervous. But today I think that nervousness has been replaced by a lot more confidence and self-esteem. Have you seen that change in yourself?
I think definitely I have seen that change in myself. I used to be really, someone who's not so confident, wouldn't like herself as much, would always complain that, okay, mere baare mein ye kharab hai, wo kharab hai. But I think over time in this field, you sort of, the only thing you can love first is yourself.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, I think other people are not going to love you. So I think it was important for me to love myself first and be like, oh, I'm pretty.
Absolutely, you are. And Dhvani, everybody usually has a plan A and plan B. Did you have a plan B ever?
I don't know what song I'm doing next. So I never had a plan. I think things always happened for me in a way that, whenever I feel like I want to do something, like I wanted to do Radha. So right after Nayan released, I think 2 weeks later, I went to Abhijit's studio and I was like, dude, I need to do a song that, is in my heart, that I want to express. I want to do an expression of love. I don't want to cry anymore.
I was just going to say this, that this is your first solo track where you have not cried.
Yeah, I don't want to cry anymore. I want to be a happy person. I was a happy person.
You are.
But I don't want to break up anymore. I mean, I now want to be in love because I am.
Also, it's a very happy song. Like, your songs have usually been heartbreak numbers or maybe emotional love tracks. This is very peppy. This is very happy.
It's house.
Also, I want to know when you sing or when you write these songs, is it a reflection of your mood at that point?
I think so.
Were you dealing with something and now you are happy in a happier space?
No, it's not like, see, I didn't write Ravaste. Radha is something that has come completely from my heart. And it's one of the first that I feel. So, now I can't say anything more.
बोल दी आधे चीज़ तो बोल दी. Are you in love?
Sort of.
Okay, which is good.
Yeah.
But Dhvani, when you started off, I want to ask you that was there any performance pressure? Was there stage fright that you had to battle? Because a lot of musicians have to face that before they actually break into their own and come into their own.
I still have stage fright.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, I haven't done a lot of performances. I did like 10 big shows for me because people came. And then sort of COVID happened. So I didn't have that big journey in terms of show business, but now I'm sort of planning something. And I'm going
to be... Like a tour?
No. It's going to be really amazing. You'll see. You'll be the first person to do.
Okay. Music album?
No.
Then kya? Concert?
Yeah, it's going to be a big one.
You have had a concert even during COVID?
No, it's going to be a big one.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I can tell you that much.
Okay. I also want to know that this is something that I really want to address, because I think when you came in and when people got to know that you're Vinod Bhanushali's daughter, there was a lot of questions raised. Do you feel that today, with the kind of love that you've got and the numbers that your songs have got, and you sing during interviews, so it's evident that it's not tuned. The voice is not tuned. People are loving this voice. Do you feel that somewhere you have managed to change perception of people?
I feel like I have, in a way, managed to change that. But and eventually I knew for a fact that once people see what I can do and what I am about, they will start loving me, because I know I am that person. So, but you know, sometimes when you're tired and when you sing live, sometimes the same output doesn't come, and then people are quick to judge.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm human at the end of the day, and I know for a fact that I am talented, and I feel like everybody else that is into art should know that. And I have definitely managed to reduce that percentage.
Absolutely, a lot.
Yeah, there'll still be like 1 to 5% who still thinks that I'm nothing, but you know,
but that's okay.
Your prerogative.
But you know, that is everybody. You cannot make everybody happy.
I can't make everybody happy, but I can do my best, and then I can sort of try to change that perception. But you know, I am here in this business of pop to fulfill my heart.
Yeah, but was there ever an added pressure on yourself that you put, I'm not talking about people, because of these perceptions that you put on yourself to prove yourself doubly harder?
I try to prove it to myself. It's not like I do it for people.
Yeah, that's what
I feel like for me, personal growth is very important. I feel like if I do the same songs over a period of time, I get bored of myself.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I'm not doing good work, you know. So that's not okay for me. And that's how I sort of change things up and do different things, because I feel like even the audience doesn't want to see the same thing over and over again, you know.
True.
And I try to look for artists that do unique work, and then you know, I sort of try to learn from them and try to improve myself. So that's the pressure I take. I don't take something. Sometimes it's just in the back of my head, you know, that the songs have done so well, so the next one should be good and appreciated by people. So I get really anxious, you know, sometimes, but you can't avoid that. I'm human at the end of the day. I'm some sort of part of me sometimes can get negative, but I try to like.
But how do you deal with those days?
I just be like, bro. You know, I used to do this as a child.
Really?
So yeah, like my mom told me that every time like there was too much in my head and you know I couldn't deal with it, I would just do this and then she would understand. Just like, bro, which kid does that? Please tell me.
But even till date you're doing the same.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. So my habits are the same.
But will we get more pieces of your heart now? Like, will it be more about happy love tracks from now, or is there a plan to like mix and match with? Because the heartbreak numbers have really worked for you.
Yeah.
Matlab, they have worked tremendously for you.
I think you look sad in life with a face like that.
No, I think you can emote well, so people connect with that emotion.
I think it's going to be about love. I think that's an emotion that is deeply embedded in me, and I sort of just I'm able to think about that all the time. I try to, you know, sometimes write about our earth and different things like that, which is a little whack right now. But you know, I try to write about different things, but they don't make me feel like that. I try to think about different things and try to put me in the situations in my head, but nothing makes me feel like love.
But how are you as a person when you're in love?
I'm very romantic. I'm too good. I'm the best.
What is the most romantic thing you've done? And what is the most romantic thing somebody has done for you?
Hey, this is. I can't tell this.
You can. Without
No,
names,
like,
you can.
it's not like. I think little things that I don't like big gestures. So a little thing like buying my shoes, and
Oh, now I know that.
like getting my shoes and then getting me stuff that that person thinks that I need, and sort of being there for me whenever I feel low, and knowing that I'm low, those little things.
And what's the most romantic thing you've done?
Same thing back.
Lovely,
That's the one.
lovely.
That's the one.
But also, when I introduced you, I
Yeah.
introduced you as a person who has actually set out a new standard for singers, especially youngsters. I do still feel that there is this notion that where people, value talent with age and experience. अब मेरे को कितनी बार बोला गया है कि you are just 25, 26, 28.
But you're the
How
best.
can you handle this?
Yeah.
You will not be able to. Arey, but he's not experienced. He's not old enough. This is the things that I have heard. And
But I
mean,
feel like I want to talk to a person who understands me.
Yeah.
And who basically is at the same wavelength of
Thoughts, yeah.
thoughts as me. So I mean, it's interesting, You can have a conversation like that. So I don't want to complete. I can't in fact rule out talking to people my age.
But that is the thing, that there was a point of time, like young girls, young boys, they have that pressure on them to be perfect. You have always been somebody who has been very body positive.
Yeah.
Today, there was a point where you had also gone through those kind of times, like
I
you
starved
said.
myself, and
Yeah.
I think that's the most dangerous thing you can do to yourself. Just eat and work out,
Yeah.
and don't take supplements, guys. I've been through that journey, and it's not good. It gives you a lot of problems later in the future. Your body might not respond the way
Yeah.
it should at a certain age. So yeah, like just be natural as much as you can.
But I remember there are only two people, only two names come to my mind where young women have come and spoken out and addressed this issue, which is PCOD. You battled it, and people don't realize when they fat shame somebody that they might also be dealing with something graver than just eating junk. People relate body weight to eating junk and not a healthy lifestyle, but they might not know that they're dealing with bigger things in life, medically.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that, and what was the journey like? Were there difficult days? Did it take you time to come to terms with the fact that you were dealing with something like that?
So throughout the lockdown, my face was filled with pimples. And I was gaining weight left, right and center even after working out. So I wasn't really understanding what's wrong with me. So there are some periods sort of in life that my PCOD really aggravates, and then I sort of, for me, what started working was excessive workout. So that my weight is in control and then my skin is in place.
Yeah.
Because more than it looking bad on my face, it used to hurt.
Yeah.
So that was my only issue with having acne on my face, and it was everywhere. It was from here to literally, and I don't know. It's just hormones,
Yeah.
So, but it's a problem. So I feel like don't be quick to judge, women, and also men. They might be going through some medical issues. So be nice. I mean, don't judge a book by its cover. That's all I want to say.
What has been the worst kind of comments that have come to you? What has been the worst kind of bullying that has happened because of this? Because of your body weight and the acne that you had when you were growing up?
I think I had good friends, but at the same time, there are always people that sort of say that, oh, moti hai, and there's a lot of groupism that happens, so they don't let you in because you look a certain way.
Yeah.
And then that's how I was always this quiet girl, but I think over time in school, then I started to accept that, and then I was the head girl of the school. So you can turn it around. It doesn't matter really what people say about you. At the end of the day, you have to be thick-skinned, is what I feel. And sometimes I know you'd get I do get the hit of the fact that there is there's some sort of negativity around me, but at the same time I know what I am. You gotta be confident about yourself.
So the thing is that you've accepted yourself the way you are. Not many people our age can even do that because of the societal pressure. I feel like they're quick to judge. They're always judged, and even as kids we don't realize that we unintentionally might have bullied somebody for something that we don't know. We don't know their stories.
But I feel like even older people, sort of like parents or parents' friends, they'd be like, oh, wazan kam karo.
That has happened to you?
Yeah. They just say it in a funny way, but it hurts. Yeah. It's just growing up. I lived in a Kutchi cooperative society.
Yeah.
And they were very sweet. They were really nice people. But at the same time, they would always comment about how fat I was. And it just really sort of, every time saying the same thing, it sort of, then it feels like, oh, is that the only thing that's my identity? Don't people see anything else? I'm sorry, it just makes me emotional. But just, it just really is not something that should be done to children.
Yeah. And
I feel like elders should sort of be sensitive about it.
But look at where you are today.
Yeah.
I'm sure they never thought that you will reach.
No, they're nice people, Nayan, but just unknowingly how, it just...
But sometimes when they do unknowingly, they do it because they feel that...
I don't understand why people would laugh about it. Because you don't know, the child must feel really bad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, on a daily basis, she would struggle because I used to eat really less. And then I used to be like, how am I still fat and how are my other friends, skinny? Because they eat more than me, and how is my metabolism like that? Because I didn't even know metabolism at that time. I was just like, why am I like that? I used to feel like I'm different, but if maybe I'm not good,
Today when I look at you, I feel from the Dhvani I have seen in the beginning to the Dhvani I know today, there's been a huge meteoric change, and it's a good change.
Yes.
Keep up with it, be happy, and give us more happy songs like Radha. All the best to you, always. Biggest hug.
Thank you. You're watching me on Bollywood Bubble. Please like, share and subscribe.